Hey, it's Corey again. I got a topic that I think should be addressed and should spark a lot of comments, maybe video responses, both negative and positive. But what do you think about drug addiction? And what defines an addict? There's a lot of opinions out there. You know, people that are straight and narrow. They say if you use any type of drug at all, you're an addict. You got a problem. I'm no saint. 31 years old. I've been around the block a few times. I've experimented, and I've had my problems. Thank the Lord that I don't anymore. My family helped me. But that brings me to the point. What defines an addict? Is it when you lose function in the ability to maintain when you're no longer able to function in everyday society? When you wake up in the morning and the first thing on your brain is, I gotta get my fix. And that's the last thing you do when you go to bed. To me, that's an addict. To me, those people should not be in everyday society. They're a burden, and they need help. Other people argue that if you use any type of drug, you're an addict, you got a problem. But what about those upstanding citizens that function in everyday society? They maintain their jobs, their family, their bills are paid, and they're wealthy. Some people you would never know do heroin. Some people you would never know smoke crack. You know, but you'd never point the finger at them because you would never suspect it. Do they have a problem? I think so. But is it recreational use? Is that different? If you just smoke some pot on New Year's Eve with a bunch of friends, and you get obliterated out of your mind, and then you wake up the next day, do you feel guilt? That's to me, that's what defines an addict. If you feel as if you have a problem, and you feel guilt about your use and how you obtain the chemical that you crave, and to what lengths will you go to obtain it? I don't know, man. I smoke pot from time to time now. That's about as far as it goes. But I used to snort heroin. I used to snort crack or cocaine. Used to smoke crack a little bit because it was readily accessible. Now that's another point. Do you have a problem when you lose the ability to turn down whatever is presented to you? I don't know. I think that's a problem. I think when the chemical overpowers your will, that's when you need to seek help. Other people will argue you shouldn't touch anything at any time, and a lot of people will look down on you because if you do, you're an addict, you're no good, you know, you're a burden on society. I've been a lot of places, seen a lot of terrible things, seen people die a very violent death over drugs. But is it worth experimenting? Is it worth testing those waters? I mean, if you've seen all the horror stories, you watch Discovery Channel or the medical channel or whatever that Discovery Health is or whatever, trauma in the ER. And you see it for firsthand. Do you and you know the possible repercussions of drug abuse. Is it willing to chance? Is it willing to risk? Do you think, oh, my will is strong, I can put it down? Some people can. Some people can go to a party, snort an 8-ball of cocaine to themselves, be ready all night long, just doing it. The next morning they wake up, they don't want to touch it for a long time. Some people, and this trait is especially common in women that I've seen, get a little bit of taste of it, and it's like lighting a fire underneath their ass. They can't stop. They can't stop themselves. So, what defines an addict? What would you think defines an addict? I'm curious to get some video responses on this, because I have my opinion. My opinion isn't necessarily the right opinion. It's my perception of what's right. And I'm not trying to force it on anybody else. As I've seen some people do with religion, technologically, philosophy, something like that. Anyway, I'm just putting it out there, and I'm trying to get some video responses, and hope you guys think about that. And I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks a lot. Bye.